Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In the last video, we discussed about the not null and unique constraints. And I even gave you a hint that our next topic will combine both. Yes, today we are talking about the most important constraints in SQL, the primary key constraint. If SQL tables were a classroom, then the primary key would be the roll number of each student, unique and mandatory. So let's start with the primary key constraint. What is primary key constraint? A primary key is a column or a set of columns that uniquely identifies each row in a table. Technically, a primary key is a combination of not null plus unique key constraint. It means the values cannot be empty and no two rows can have the same values. Think of it like your Aadhaar number in India or a passport number. Every person has a one. It's unique and it's mandatory. So, why do we use a primary key constraint in SQL? So, it identifies the very common important values to uniquely identifies the records, to avoid duplicates, to make searching, joining and referencing data faster, to keep relationships between tables strong and meaningful. Without a primary key, a database would be like a library without books code. Imagine trying to find one book when there are thousands of copies. That is the big chores. So, for example, here I am creating a student table and just giving the student ID integer as a primary key, name as a not null. So now if I try to insert a data, the duplicate ID, so it defines the error. Here's the student key. Student ID is the primary key. It must always be a present and always be a unique. So the second topic is the composite primary key. Did you know a table can also have a composite primary key? That means instead of one column, you use two or more columns together as a primary key. In a school, a student roll number might repeat every year, but if you combine roll number plus year, it becomes unique. So, suppose I am creating here a student result table with the roll number, year, marks, and primary key with the roll number and year. Here, the roll number alone is not unique. Year alone is not unique. But together, they form a composite primary key. So here you consider some real life examples of primary keys are Aadhaar number or a passport numbers, always a unique for every citizen. Car registration number. No two cars can have the same number. Bank account number. Every account has a unique number. Student roll number. Unique in a class or a batch. Everywhere you look, primary keys are keeping the data clean and organized. So, here are some rules for the primary key as well. Each table can have only one primary key. The primary key columns must be not null and unique. A primary key can be a single column or a multiple columns, means a composite key. A primary key automatically creates a cluster index in most databases, which helps in a faster searching. So here I'm just giving a one quick recap on it, like a primary key not equal plus unique. It uniquely identifies each record. It keeps your data accurate and reliable. Think of it as your identity card in world of SQL. No two are the same and you can't exist without it. So, and that's everything you need to know about the primary key constraint in SQL. In the next video, we will dive into the foreign key constraint and see how it helps us to connect tables together. If this video helps you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you in the next session. Keep learning, keep practicing on SQL. Thank you.